So, part five about religious hate crimes and hate speech. So, I don't think this example I'm about to give is considered a hate crime, but it may be considered religious hate speech. So, I had a social worker a couple years back, and she was a big help in my life for a lot of things. She was an Indigenous worker, so like I understand that there was probably some sensitivities around the Christian faith, considering her background and the history with the Indigenous peoples and everything else, which I also share some of that background. But anyways, this social worker said something really offensive to me and out of line, and some people might have just been able to shrug it off, but I couldn't. And I had to stop working with this agency, and I completely isolated myself, and it was in a time of need for myself, and it wasn't good. But it just like goes to show how impactful our words can be and how hurtful it was. So we were driving in the car, and I was trying to explain to her how my husband had manipulated the scriptures and about the Pentecostal cults that my husband brought me into, and how they were also manipulating the scriptures for women to stay in like abusive situations, and for like the men to like maintain control and dominance over the women. And so anyways, I was talking to her about that kind of thing, and instead of being like compassionate or empathetic, she just turns to me and she's like, well, the Bible is shit anyways. And I was like, excuse me? I was like, oh no, you didn't. I was offended, and she could tell, but I shut it down and I didn't really react. But I stopped working with that agency, and I was really offended afterwards. I didn't tell them why I stopped working with them. I wasn't trying to get anyone in trouble or fired or reprimanded, or, I was told that I could have reported her to like a board of like certified like counselors that like oversees, counselors. And I'm just like, no, I don't want to go through all that. I don't want to get this woman in trouble. Like, I really care about her, and like sometimes people say dumb shit. I'm just like, I cannot work with them. They fucking lied on me. And they said that they stopped working with me because of my boundary issues, when really this bitch had offended me religiously. Like, it was hurtful. I'm sorry, you don't tell someone that their holy book is shit.